Alright. I'm gonna change my oil. I was gonna do that yesterday, but boy got a 13 point, so got that. 50.8 hours. I had it timed out perfect yesterday. That is going to be right at the 50-hour mark, but it is what it is, so that's what it is. Anyhow, I'm going to change it on my NS 4710 45 horse gear drive tractor. Nice and warmed up, probably too hot, but it's supposed to get cold and get snow, so I need to get it done so I can get plowing. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is make sure my front end loader don't come down. So right there, it stops, and then another safety feature. You got your hydraulic lock here. So push that in. Now if someone bumps this, see how it's can't do nothing. A lot of people, they put stuff here in a cylinder. You could do that. I didn't get anything made yet, but you just want to make sure your front end loader can't come down, so that's a double safety precaution on that. So if I walk around in between here, I ain't got to worry about this coming down and crushing me, but you want to make sure that you're not too high where you can lift it up and get it unstuck. But anyhow, make sure you do those two safety things when you're going to change your oil. Push in your joystick lock. See, I can't move it side to side, it's locked, so one of the kids come out and bump that, it's not going to flip down and hurt anybody. Okay, so I've got 11/16 wrench. Couldn't quite get the 17 on the millimeter, but that doesn't seem awful too loose where I'll strip it, but I think because they paint these at the factory, I'll get my handy dandy redneck oil pan, old freezer draw. So these two bolts is what I gotta loosen up to drain the oil here. So maybe I'll see if I can get both of these without yeah, because of paint on there, so probably be a little bit jeepers. I don't want to spill Earl all over my. This is going to be really hot because I warmed this up probably too much, but we'll see what color this, how dirty this oil is at 50.8 hours. It's kind of a long throw on it, isn't it? It's a good thing. And whoop. You can see through it a little bit. Make sure that seal comes off with it too. You don't want to lose your seal up there. Hope I don't know how big these old Well, so much for not getting it on me. I got it on my face instead. But I guess that's not too awful bad. I mean, it's not as dark as I thought it'd be, to be honest with you, which is a good thing. Just let that drippy drip drip. It's good that it's nice and warm. It wasn't too hot, it's just the right temperature actually. Maybe I'll go crack the oil cap to let that vent out better. That's a nuisance. There we go. That's kind of a pain to get to. There we go. Vent that oil. We got a couple more drippy drops. That's probably good enough. Just a little drip, drip, droppies. Okay. So make sure your seal here. Oh, my finger's in the way. See that seal right there? Your O-ring. Make sure that washer comes with it so you can tighten it back up. Let's, I guess we'll leave that drippy drop. Need to take this oil filter off. Probably gonna drip oil like crazy. This is a 93 millimeter. Dog bark. Goodness. Don't fall over, boys, girls. Okay. If I can tuck that up in. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna push that hose. Let's see where it was. I'll have to remember to pull it out, but it was tucked it in there. Maybe I can get something in there to keep from. Here's another freezer drawer. That one's too big. Not gonna fit in there. I guess if it be able to. That's dripping pretty good, so maybe I'll just crack it and get it to hit right in there. Kind of got it angled. We'll see. Okay, 3/8 drive. So I picked these up at Walmart and got an adjustable size too, because I didn't know what my drought fluid filter, but that adjustable one came with a nice little adapter where it can either use a open end wrench or a 1/2 inch or 3/8. Oops, sorry. Oh, my goodness. I gotta get a little bit better angle on that. I hope I'm loosening that. Ooh, man. And there we go. Ooh. Okay. Let's well, there we go. See it? It's dripping. Can't really see it too good. Let's I guess yeah, right there. I can hear it. A little fine little drippy. I guess I could stick you here. Got it for the most part. I know other guys have complained about getting it on their axle and such, but there. That ain't too bad. See how that O-ring filter came out? And here's your part number. There, you guys can screenshot that. E6201-32443. And that's what we got right there for the replacement. I see, got plastic wrap on it. Keep your filter clean. Probably all do that, but all right, now you want to get a little bit of oil on that. So I'll just take some oil and rub on there, and you're good to go. Get a little film on there. See how it's got a little wet film? And I'll put this back on. tighten that sucker up. There we go. Oops. So I'll just hand tighten this. Okay. That should do it. That ain't gonna leak oil. Make sure you do that too. There, tight enough. Okay. Got that filter changed. $50.8 and this was changed 12/7/25. Okay. There, I got it all marked with the hours and the date. I'll probably write that down in my owner's manual too. There's extra redundancy because in case that wears off, I forgot to grab a paint stick. But she'll be alright. Let's I guess we can put her oil pan drain plugs back in. Make sure it's nice and clean. That one on the left side is dripping a little bit more, but I'll stick that in. Wonder if there might be a torque spec on these, but I'm not. No. Hey, oil ain't too awful dirty, actually. Wrench. Tighten that up. There we go. Tightened up. Tighter, better than the other. Okay. Okay. And then I want to wipe these again. That way we can see where our oil is dripping. Now the fun part of, oh, remember how I said I hook that hose in? I want to pull that out. That way it's got the proper room it has. So now, I left the oil in the house. It's cold out here. I didn't want to pour out like maple syrup. So we'll go grab that and fill that up. Okay. Pulled our oil filler cap out. Went to my Kioti dealer close by and sold me this Earl. Now, make sure it says in the manual it's a, I think that's could be a CJ-4 equivalent. So, that's when you got a refinery over the hill from you. Why not use their stuff? Now, this is kind of handy. I don't know how well it'll work, but again, I bought this from Walmart. I know it's a transmission spout, but that's kind of handy. You got your on and off. And it actually fits right on the jug, like a bug in a rug. And I'll try and pour that in. Right there. There's the hole. You see it? Right there. Okay. Now maybe we'll get you down low. See how well this does or doesn't work. Maybe be the worst thing ever. I don't know. It'll probably be too slow. Yeah, probably take forever in a coon's age. Might wanna get a different filter, huh? Maybe we'll put that in there. Good concept, I guess. It just takes too long. Actually, to be honest with you, darn oil going in is about as dirty as it came out, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's a little cleaner, but I guess that's why it didn't look so bad. So anyhow, we'll fill that up. You guys don't want to watch that. Okay, I'll pull the dipstick right here. Let's see how much Earl we got in there. If we need to add more, which I think we will. Oops. I'll wipe it off. Stick it back in. Maybe. Pull it back out, and we are right there's the max. Right about there. I'm going to add a little bit more because I forgot. My dad always taught me when changing oil in the vehicles, you should pour a little fresh oil in your filter. That way it's already got filter or oil in the filter. It probably doesn't really matter because it'll drain down in there, but I've always done that. It's a little trick he taught me. I just forgot to do it on this, so I'll put a little more oil in there. Ooh, like what am I knocking over? Alrighty, so I'm going to call that good for now. We're almost to the max fill. And then I'll just start it and run it. Go from there. Probably have to add a little bit more, but that's good for now. I'll put my filler cap back on. It's kind of a nuisance getting in there. That's my fuel filter pump line. I don't want to mess that up. It's kind of a nuisance to get to that, but we got it. I guess ain't such a big deal. Could be worse. There, tighten that up. Alrighty, got that on. Now we just gotta drain our front gear oil and filter on the hydraulic system. Okay, I gotta change this beast now. I don't know how quick I'll be able to be to get that without draining all my hydraulic oil, but here's your handy dandy part number. Okay, so there you guys go. All right, let's change this out. Okay, let's see if we can get this with this filter wrench from Walmart. Uh-oh. Might not be able to. Oh my goodness. Crap. I need to... they say they paint these in the factory once they're on, but my goodness, Batman. I might not be able to get this off. I think I'm probably just crushing that. Maybe that's why the dealers charge so much to do it. Okay. I might have a strap wrench. I'll go grab that. Alright, I'm going to have to come back and get something. I guess that wrench ain't too handy because I dented it, so I guess they're not the handiest. Well, I'm going to have to get pliers, but anyhow. I'll have to drain those and drain those, and then drain that, and then drain that one, and then fill it right up top there. But I'll have to do that tomorrow because I gotta get around, go to church. So anyhow, that's how you do it. I was hoping it wouldn't be this long, but I had issues, so maybe I'll do a short little video getting that off. But anyhow, that's how you change your oil and the transmission filter and the oil filter and the running gear axle and the front end for your four-wheel drive. So so remember, always lock your joystick for your loader so you can play it safe in case the hydraulics fail. That's another fail safe, is to block it up there. So I'll have to adjust my brakes maybe when you do that there. But all right, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for tuning along for Stihl-Man shenanigans, and catch you guys on the next one. Thanks. Bye now.